All right, so it says we are live. Take two. So I just want to say thank you guys for joining. Anybody watching this before or after, we really appreciate it. Figured we'd do this because last week we did the 28 Days Later live commentary, which we had Jordan and Jeremy with us. But today it's just going to be me and Jordan. Pull that up there. The Thejslone, as you guys may know him as, the horror master, the horror guru.
I feel special. Thank you. Thanks for having me on, man. I know I wasn't your number one pick or your first choice.
I normally wouldn't say like what choice you was.
I know you couldn't. You were unable to contact Heather Castleberry, so we'll.
I have to end it again, man, because I can't. That's information that I can't disclose. Like my dealings with Heather Castleberry. I'm sorry,
man. This is a message to Heather fucking Castleberry.
dude. If anybody remembers that, you are a legend. But we still
long, many years ago. We'll leave that in the past, but we'll save that for a future video. But yeah, seriously, can't wait to watch this movie, man. One of my favorite. Not only my favorite zombie films of all time, but one of my favorite horror films, period.
Mm-hmm. It is a real good one. I'm really glad that we chose this one today because 28 Days Later is a more serious film, and this one, which you don't know by the title, the Return of the Living Dead. If I can get it here without any glare. Really cool
title. We both got the same Scream Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Got the shirt here. Do you want to party? Yes, ma'am, I do.
Two discs right here, and yeah, it's a really awesome shirt. I think I have that one as well. I just didn't get to wash it.
Old school Fright Rag shirts. There's actually a shirt from Cavity Colors that I want to get. It's a short sleeve shirt, but it's got a nice like collage style image on the front, and then the sleeves are green.
Oh man, that sounds like that'd be really good.
Looks really badass. Cavity Colors Fright Rag shout out now.
For sure.
Yeah, we both got Fright Rag shirts today. You got the Tea of Mystery. I got the Tea of Mystery. And another topic, but I just love Fright Rag shirts, man. Love repping the horror films that we love.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Respect.
I love artwork in general, man. Like stuff like this right here, to me, is so much better than what they normally put out. I'm not saying this here is really good too, but normally like they'll throw like really like photoshopped images together. It don't look good. Artwork all the way. So yeah. You say 300 or 100?
110%.
Oh, okay. I'll say 300. Damn. But I guess I'll go ahead and try to do the plot again. I fucked up last time. I'll try it again. All right. I quit. No, I'm joking. All right. On his first day on the job at a medical supply warehouse, poor Freddy, played by Tom Matthews.
Yeah.
Says unwittingly releases toxic gas from a secret U.S. military canister, which is trioxin, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
Unleashing an unbelievable terror, the gas reanimates an army of corpses who arise from the grave with a ravenous hunger for human brains. That's ask somebody on the street, man, what do zombies eat? 9 times out of 10, this is where it came from. Yeah. And luckily for those, I don't want to mess up here. Fuck me, I did it. I'm gonna get it. Carnivore, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
There we go. That really gets to me. Cadavers. There's a group of partying teams nearby, just waiting to be eaten. Yeah, you got punks in this film. I mean, not like, oh, look at those punks, but literally punks. 1985. I love the style of this movie, man. Trying to see here. You can't see it on this artwork. Let's see. I guess right here, technically. Got the mohawks, the leather jacket.
Yeah.
Got some characters in the movie. Some wild ones. And I actually have them pulled up here, like some of the cast. You got Freddy, which is probably one of my favorite characters. I always liked Tom Matthews as an actor. Jason Lives is one of my favorite movies that he's in. Frank is played by James Cameron, which I think he passed away. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but
Fortunate.
I think
He's probably my favorite out of in the movie, in the film.
See, I don't know. He might be too, man. He's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
He's in Poltergeist, right? I think I've seen him.
He's Frank. Well, is it Frank or Bert that's in Poltergeist?
I think it might be Frank because Bert is Clue Gallagher, or however you say his last name.
So Frank is.
See that or not?
Oh, yeah.
Frank, that one.
That's Frank. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Bert is one of my favorites. I like Bert a lot.
Yeah,
I mix the two up, but I like Frank too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Frank, I love it when he's like, "Oh God, oh God."
Yeah. You got Ernie. I think his name, like the actor's name, is Don Kafka. He's pretty cool. He's like the what would you call that? He's the guy in the morgue. I don't know exactly what you'd call that.
He's an embalmer. He embalms bodies.
Mm-hmm. Got Linnea Quigley, which perfect in this movie.
No complaints on seeing her. At least she's not shoving a full tube of lipstick in her nipple.
I'm still getting over that to this day. Like I can't even touch it.
Where did the lipstick go? Where does it? I mean, I know where it's at, but that confused me when I first saw it. Made me want to eat a whole fucking bowl of fuck.
Like a medium, small, or large bowl of fuck.
And I'm like wings. I gotta have a large. I mean, like him with his chili on Wendy's, man. I gotta have a large bowl of fuck. It don't satisfy me any less. It's just too little.
I agree. But anyway, man, you just got a really good cast of characters.
Nunez Jr.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Which there's some more alumni from Friday 5 in this. What does he play? Is it not? It's not Suicide, is it? Or is it Trash? It's not Trash. It's not Scud. It's the. I can't think.
I think I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to find it.
For the life of me, but he's in Friday 5 too.
Oh yeah. It's Suicide. Yeah, it's him.
Suicide. Okay, I thought it was.
So he's the one that kills Roy's son, right?
Yep.
Wow, dude. Oh man, that's crazy because he looks a little different with hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just forget it, Vic. Just forget it.
Forget it, Vic. The chocolate bar has it like right there on the mouth. It always cracks me up. Oh yeah, I was going to mention one more thing about this movie. Let's see here. It is directed by Dan O'Bannon, who I think wrote Alien, or helped write Alien.
O'Bannon, yeah, he's got very few directing credits to his name, but as far as writing goes, Dan O'Bannon's written a lot of great things. This was written, directed by Dan O'Bannon, I believe. And this is just, which we'll get into it as the movie progresses, as we start, but the unofficial sequel in the same world as Night of the Living Dead, which they talk about. I like that it's also set in Louisville, Kentucky, right?
Yep.
I think Return of the Living Dead set in Louisville,
Kentucky.
Sure. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, this movie, we talked a little bit about it when we tried the stream a little while ago, but I talked a little bit about it, and I'll save some of it for the commentary, but it's funny, and people say it's one of the greatest horror comedies of all time, and I agree, but the horror of the movie overshadows the comedy for me, because this movie creeps me out. Tarman, genuinely, to this day, is fucking creepy as shit to me. Like that skeleton-like posture and how he moves and how he walks and the tar and the ooze dripping from his body and everything, it's just crazy.
Oh, I agree, for sure.
So it's really good, man.
Oh, I agree, for sure. We got a comment.
Dialogue, dude. Good. The dialogue's good. The story's good. Pacing is on point. The movie is like this. It hits, it's 100 the whole way through, going 100 miles per hour, never lets up. So
I like that about the movie. It's definitely, I don't know, everything I'd want in a movie.
I completely agree.
I was going to say, we got a comment from the 13th Wolfman. He's commented quite a few times. He said, I think Ernie is a mortician, I think. Yeah, that's what he said. He said that I saw this film in theaters when it came out. Dude, I wish I could have been there. I wish that I was
Yeah,
at that point.
amazing.
That'd have been amazing. He said John Russo was also a writer on this. I forgot about that.
That would have been great to see that in theater for sure.
Would have been an awesome movie to see in theater. Very fun. I can imagine that with like a crowd of people. That'd be really cool.
I'd like to see the reaction. Honestly,
Mhm.
that would be something for people. Well, that would be something to see everyone's reaction to the movie. Unfortunately, wasn't born until 11 years after this was released. So, but would still be fun because around here where I live, they do occasionally they'll do rescreenings of movies, and we'll show like during October. They showed Halloween at my local theater, which I didn't get to go to. I didn't know the date, and by the time I went, it was
Too late.
gone. Anymore. They showed Christmas Vacation around Christmas, which seeing like Silent Night, Deadly Night would have been badass. That would have been great. That or Black Christmas, Christmas Evil.
Cool.
Even Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, the incomparable Eric Freeman.
Yeah.
Would be awesome to see. Yeah, Return of the Living Dead, one of my all-time favorites.
Great movie, man. I'd love to see like, the audience today react to it. I like to see what they would think about it. I feel like they would probably still like it. I think they'd still enjoy it because of how fun and energetic the movie is. But I guess we've kind of talked about, what we thought of the movie and rambled on a bit. If you want to go ahead and start it?
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and try to play it and then go back. All right, I'm at 0.
Yep, I'm at 0 as well. So if anybody watching this, if you're watching it live, if you're watching it after, we'll go ahead and do a countdown. If you want to do the honors, Jordan.
Sure, thank you, man. I'll do the countdown. Countdown in 3, 2, 1. It's party time. The events portrayed in this film are all true. The names are real people.
I love that.
1984, 5:30 p.m. I love this. How I'm trying not to get caught up in the movie. Try to talk as much as I can.
I like how quickly it starts too. You know what I mean? You're already into the movie.
Right off the bat, man.
The 13th Wolfman says rescreenings are awesome. I saw Psycho at a rescreening. I bet that was really fun.
That would be. I can't even imagine seeing that. Like Halloween, like I can't believe I missed it because that was. I think that's my last name on the box up there. I think I saw Sloan on a box. If I'm wrong.
It's a really good looking.
Anyway, do what?
It's a good looking Blu-ray. I can see it like everything.
Yeah, it really is. Screen Factory's. I love their releases still this day. They have great releases. Artwork sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'll like something I won't, but
I feel like it would be a lot better back in the day.
Yeah.
Perfect teeth. Yep.
I love this too with old Freddie. And I like it because I've had bosses in the past that'll do this shit. Like he wants to impress and he wants to show off to Freddie. And tells him the story and he's takes him down to see it. And you have that one guy who knows everything or wants to. I mean, I guess he's trying to make his trying to show off a little bit to him.
That's a good question.
What kind of water are you drinking, Chris? I think we may have the.
I am drinking water. This is not sponsored. Okay. Great value, purified drinking water.
Last time I watched this, you were actually with me in Florida 2 years ago, drinking a cold beer. Unfortunately, no beer, water. But This is a movie, no alcohol required to watch this one. Still have tons of fun with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely got a lot of laughs in it. That's what I like about it.
Mm-hmm.
Zombies in the film are definitely unique, very different from the usual zombies.
Man, I can't wait to see the scene with the cadaver here in a little bit. That's one of my favorite things in the whole movie. The realization, in their mind, in a little bit, when they're like, okay, well, they go for the brain, they go for the head, and they realize that doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what freaked me out when I was a kid, because there was a few movies when I was a kid, as far as zombie movies are concerned, that I watched, and Return of the Living Dead was one. 28 Days Later was another one. And I remember this coming on. Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that crew, man. Holy shit.
Wow. They definitely got style.
Man, Demon's rocking it. Look at the camo pants. It's nice. The dude holding the fucking boombox there, I don't know his name, I can't remember it, but he was in a bunch of different shit, man. He played one of the surfers in Point Break. But yeah, 28 Days Later was one, and that's why I had fun watching that last week, because I think it was a really good. It was good to revisit it, and that one I love the zombies in that, or the infected in that film. I guess they're not zombies, but they're tough to take down. But in that movie, I feel like headshots, body shots, as long as you did enough damage to those infected, they would go down. That's
right, they go down.
This, you find yourself in the apocalypse in the Return of the Living Dead, and you're pretty much
screwed, pretty much. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this comment, but I wanted to show it. What he said there. That's very true. This is the one where if you ask people on the street, what do zombies eat? They'll say brains,
Yeah.
That's true. That's one reason I like this movie a lot. It's a very unique take on zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, it is for sure.
I like how I was telling the story in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I didn't know that. It's in the second film and the third. All as different characters. I'll definitely have to try to keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, it's been years since I've seen the third film, and a couple since I've seen the second film.
I actually really like the third film quite a bit. Second one's not too bad either.
No, I like the second. It holds a pretty high honor to, or it's pretty highly regarded in a lot of people's eyes. A lot of people love Return of the Living Dead Part 2, and I enjoy it. And I've heard a lot of people say they prefer the second film to the first one.
Or the first one, I don't.
I don't agree with that, but everybody's opinions. I mean, me personally, I like this one better.
Oh yeah, I feel like the energy is better in this one.
Yeah, I agree. Huh.
Pretty sure. Did you get to see it? Popped it up there. If I recall, I think isn't she the main girl in the third one? I think. I'm not mistaken.
Freddy's girl.
I think he's referring to like the girl from Part 3. I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, where she's on like the poster and everything.
Oh, I'm not
people like that punk look, that she has. If you got bit by her, it wouldn't be that bad. You could definitely get bit by a lot worse looking zombie.
go.
I love this scene right here. Just taps on the side. Oh, coming up here. It's like how confident he is in the equipment.
Dude, look at the smile on his face. He's like, yeah, check this shit out, man.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, I'll see you later. I'm
Peace out, man.
not too weak.
Body in there. I'm out.
Yep. Corps of
Engineers. Here we go. Love that, man. And that, there you have it. Love that.
I love that theme too.
The theme is amazing. The score of this movie is great.
Mm-hmm. I agree for sure.
Yeah, dude, I love when the half dog comes alive. That's amazing. When everything, when the cadaver too. That whole scene, I really, really like. I like the dismemberment when they chop him up and take the bags over to the mortician and it's moving around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
All the problems solved. Let's just cremate.
I love that. Just their luck, We're kind of going fast forward.
They go through a hell of a night before they creep, and then they're like, it's over. It's done.
Over, and then, yep.
Fucking ruins their entire their existence. Everybody just completely fucked after that. Grand Jennings. Man, I dread seeing that Linnea Quigley scene. That sucks. But yeah, man, when I was a kid, this used to come on all the time. I can't remember if it would come on. There was a channel that we, back when, we still had dial-up. And we'd had everything set up, and it's the first time we got Suddenlink. It was a big deal in the house. And this would come on, I believe it was Cinemax. It would come on all the time. It was Cinemax or it was one of those paid channels. And I would be scared to death watching this, man. Freaked me out because I was like, they can't do anything to these zombies. And I hadn't seen that at that point when I finally watched the movie. I hadn't seen that. I saw shot to the head. They're done. Move on. Kill them. And this was like, holy shit. It takes them a long time just to figure out what to do with one of them. Imagine an entire fucking city full of them. And we get to see more of that. We get to see some of that in this film. It's explored a little more in part 2. I think that's what I like about the second one. That town and that area, it's a little bit more. I don't know what the word is, but it's got a few more in them. But you get to see a hell of a lot in this one too.
Oh, yeah.
I like when they all start to reanimate and pop out of the graves.
Yeah, it's a very cool scene. I really like that.
Man, this guy's.
Yeah, so he asked us if either of you listened to the commentary about O'Bannon on the disc. I have not, actually.
Yeah, I haven't either. When I watched the last time I watched this, which I said me and you were watching it in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It was about 2 years ago. We watched the movie, and then I think you fell asleep, and I was still drinking, and I played the movie over. We played the movie over with the commentary.
Oh, did we?
And, yeah. And I listened to a little bit of it, but I fell asleep. I think it was our last night in Florida, actually, that we watched it.
It was.
I'm pretty sure. But no, I'm not listening to the full commentary, no, but it would be awesome to get to do.
I like going back and listening and seeing, all the insight that they had while making the movie and all that stuff. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's cuts it down. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Oh,
Jeez.
look at that. From his ear all the way to his mouth.
She definitely doesn't look like she fits in that crowd of people at all. Check Miguel Nunez in the back. Just
He just
not a
loves
care in the world. Let's just jam.
mm-hmm.
This is a fucking costume. Yeah, man. Let's let go of the wheel. Let go.
Oh, man.
Good days. He need to die, man.
He don't care. Ready to die.
I like a leather jacket. I'd rock it if I had it.
Mm-hmm. What about like all the piercings and haircut? I
It's 2 fucking hours.
don't think I would.
Uh,
He has like some of it shaved up here, and
yeah, I wouldn't do it. I don't think. I mean, to get a roll, I probably would, but I've not cut my hair. It's been about 2 years since I've had a haircut, so I mean, and before that, it was 2 years before that too. So I wouldn't do it if it wasn't for if it was a roll or something. Check like Linnea Quigley just slides off the hood of the car.
like that. He says at one point the mortician was supposed to be a Nazi hiding out in the U.S. Huh? I did not know that.
I didn't
At
either.
one point it was supposed to. I'll have to listen to that commentary track.
For sure.
I like hearing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like things that could have been, and just all the ideas that they had while making the movie.
Graveyards, man, have always creeped me out.
Yeah,
only because like I'm not like don't like get terrified at the sight of them, but anybody who's ever passed away in my family and things like that, I don't going to a graveyard. There's something. I mean, it's supposed to be eerie because it's a graveyard,
mm-hmm.
but I don't know, uneasy feelings I get being there. So they're going to partying, man. They don't care. I've known people in the past that people from my past have said they've fucked at a graveyard and different things like that, which is just totally there's disrespect, and there's like
there's that top notch of let's disrespect the dead, having sex. Good lord, do that. That'd just be a little too weird for me.
Look at them fucking pit stains. My goodness.
Well, I think that's a little bit more than a pit stain. That's like the whole side of his arm.
Damn.
Body.
Oh, he's already feeling it.
The 13th Wolfman said, I used to hang out in graveyards as a kid. You're a bigger man than me. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to do it. I don't know. I felt weird about about like walking on over top of people. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, it's they passed away. They're deceased. It doesn't I don't know. I just always had that eerie feeling as a kid.
Man, they're sweating profusely.
Yeah, man. Man, I never noticed. I swear to God, I've never noticed till now. A little rat tail on the back.
Of who?
Brady's little rat tail that he has right there.
It's
like a piece of hair. It's not even. I never noticed that till just now.
Like I was just spraying that.
Oh God, here we go. Sounds like me right now. Coffee. Oh God.
Oh man.
Oh, there's the.
I'd definitely be washing my hands after that.
Here we go.
He's freaking out.
Dude, oh God, he's beating with a crutch.
Oh God. I love this movie.
I can't, man.
Wow.
Me the fuck up.
Dude, look at this comment.
One of the graves near me growing up, that we would hang at is Jimi Hendrix. Holy shit!
Yeah, I would probably go to a graveyard then too.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'd like to. Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, Lane Staley. There's some graves I would visit.
For sure. Oh.
What's your tone, boy, if you like this job?
Like this job, you know, like we're in danger.
Okay, man. I'm going to clock out now. I'm going to go on my 15.
Bert is a slave driving. Do you see that?
Bert is a slave driving cheapskate son of a bitch.
I think the 13th Wolfman was mentioning that before. I like how he regains his composure. We're going to call the boss.
Let's take a drink of coffee. Just...
Bert.
I fantasize all the time, Lily. Not about that. The kind of woman turns me on right there, man. I bet if you fucked her, you wouldn't be able to know if you just got laid or got mugged.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably be fucking bruises and bites and. Well, her dream comes true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
There's some light over here.
She's about to do it again. I'd hang out with that crew, man. If that was an everyday occurrence with her.
Okay, he said the eye chart. Okay. He says if you watch the censored version of this for TV, Freddy's jacket on the back says TV version. That's really cool.
That is.
I like little things like that because it keeps the movie fresh. Watch different versions and stuff like that. You find new things or things you didn't know.
That's true.
Man, he kills me. I love him in Friday the 13th Part 5 and then in other things as well. Here's Bert.
Dude, Frank is so...
Dude, he's like having a nervous meltdown or breakdown.
Looking a little under the weather, boys.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where we find out that they're practically they can't be killed. I mean, they can be disposed of, but
Frank ain't having none of it.
Somebody else needs to be in charge of the pickaxe. I think Frank's qualifications have they've completely diminished in my eyes. I feel like somebody else needs to handle it for sure. Here we go. I'm curious how. Oh shit! Oh goodness! talking about Tom Matthews, I've not got to see Never Hike Alone yet. I know it's been out for a long time. I know he makes an appearance, a cameo in Never Hike Alone. I don't know at what point or where he fits in the story. I'm assuming he's Tommy Jarvis.
I think I watched it. I think it might be at the end of the movie, if I'm not mistaken, or the end of the short film or fan film.
Dude, he's like, the brain. I hit the fucking brain. He's like, dude, it's like right in his head.
What was he get?
I can't go any farther. I
Oh,
can't
I
move
love
any farther. Jesus.
Be a man, Frank. Be a man.
Oh shit. Where's my head? Where's my head? Seems like my typical Friday night.
Man, I feel bad for you if this is a typical Friday night.
That's me, man. Getting infected by. What is your favorite scene from the film?
That's tough.
It is tough. I'll let you go first on that one. I'll think about it for a minute.
I don't know. I really love this scene right here.
I do too.
It's one of my favorite parts. It's so funny. I don't know.
I like the first one of the. I like Suicide's death.
Oh yeah, the tar man.
I like the torso zombie, the female who's when she's pulled in explains the brains and that. I also like the scene where they're boarding everything up. I like the song behind that, and I like the build up and how intense it is.
Mm-hmm.
I like the ending a lot.
Mm-hmm. I like let's see. I like when I'm trying to think exactly what part it is. I like, when like the acid rain comes down, like that part.
It's hard to pick just one out of all those.
I like to, send more paramedics and stuff like that. Like those scenes, really good, and it's hard to choose like a favorite out of that. Let's see here.
Trash biting into the cop.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love that scene too.
Mm-hmm, that's a good one.
It's like the jaw extends, and it looks fucking creepy.
It does, man. It's wild looking.
I mean, I'd still fuck her probably if there's no way of getting bit. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, maybe.
I don't know.
If you are hot.
He's like, "Yep, I'm leaving."
I like this scene. This moment. That's me when I go to work. Fuck you, man. Fuck you all.
He said, "Who wouldn't?"
It's a way of life.
It's a way of life. I love that.
Damn. It's usually what I have played in my headphones while I'm working.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I don't think I could do that for a living. I don't know. I guess you get desensitized after a while.
Yeah, my dad had a buddy back in the day, back in the 80s actually. He worked in a mortuary, and my dad actually went one night with him, and he told me he had to leave. He couldn't stomach anything. I mean, he said it was pretty extreme.
Hmm.
But his buddy, the mortician, or the he always called him an embalmer, embalming the bodies and everything. He said he was fine, dude. He had lunch and everything.
Oh man, really? I guess
Like
he did.
not there, like you see in movies, you'll see like in Friday 13th Part 4, the dude's like eating a sandwich when they bring him. Like not like that, but he's like the guy done his work and was like
was able to eat lunch and everything.
This was fine.
Huh.
Linnea Quigley film. Another favorite Linnea Quigley film.
Let me pull it up again. I really like Night of the Demons, and then I don't know, her little bit in Silent Night, Deadly Night was pretty good too. I've not seen a lot of them with her in it, to be honest. I know she was in one. What was it called? She's in one that was pretty wild, like Hollywood Chainsaw something. Let me look at her up here.
I've not seen too many of her films, but I'm with you. I like Night of the Demons a lot.
Sorority Babes and
Silent Night, Deadly Night. She has another great scene in that. Another great topless scene. She's topless throughout the whole, throughout her duration in Silent Night, Deadly Night, isn't she?
I think so.
Yeah, she's.
What was she in that? I'm looking at her like, films and stuff. She was in Pumpkinhead too, wasn't she? Because we watched that. Did we watch that in Florida?
We did watch Pumpkinhead too.
I think she was in that one. Pretty sure she gets killed because I think she was having sex with a guy in the movie or something like that, if I remember right. Definitely like to brush up on some of her films. So I like her. I think she's pretty good. Aside from the nudity and everything.
Yeah, not only she can look at, but
like Night of the Demons. Like, you guys got sour balls, or however she says it. Like, I like that. I like the delivery. She's pretty good on that. I like how characters are written in this movie. I wish more characters in films are like them. I feel like they're smart and they're trying to go about things the right way, but their luck is just really bad.
Fuck, dude. They're looking really bad. Frank and Freddy, you're looking terrible, dude. Believable, man. Believable characters. The way it's written.
For sure. He says that she is in the remake of Night of the Demons. I've watched a little bit of that. I've watched a little bit of it. I need to finish it. I'm trying to think if I remember her in it. It's been a while since I watched it. I'll have to rewatch that. So I think I've only seen the first Night of the Demons. And the second one I've not seen. I think I've seen a little bit of the third one. I think. I'm not sure. Not sure. But I know the remake has Shannon Elizabeth too, I think. And then, what's her name from Freddy vs. Jason? Is it Monica something? I can't remember. I think she's in that as well.
Oh, shit. Monica. I can't think of her last name either.
I don't know if it was some of the K or I don't know.
Who did she play in Freddy vs. Jason?
Lori.
The lead?
Yep.
Was she the lead? Okay. Yeah, I can't think of her name. Oh shit! Here we go.
Her arm just like flopping around.
You're death, man. I don't know what to do.
Dang, dude. He has one half of his pants is now shants. He's like, I don't know what's going on.
Just give me a minute to
trying to calm down.
Damn, dude, he is sweaty as shit.
Oh wow. That's pretty cool. I have to check that out then next time. Costumes original.
Oh, bending over to get
Cool.
something at a convenience store.
Yep, it's like the original. I like that. That's cool that they did that.
Everybody that I've heard talk about Lene say that say she was really, really good to work with. Really, really good to work with. Really professional. I've heard a few people mention her. I can't think of the lead for some reason. I'm blanking on his name. And their original Not Deadly Not. Billy.
Character? Oh.
Yeah. Well, Billy, the guy who played Billy. I can't think of his name. But he talked really highly of her.
Really good about her.
From what he remembered working with her in the scene where he had to, hang her up on the antlers. He said he remembered working with her, and he said she was professional and really nice to him. She's cute. Doesn't fit in the group at all, like I said. Really cute.
I think in the movie.
Do what?
I think her character's name is Tina. I think in the movie or something like that. I like her. She don't look like she fits into to the group, but I have her on Facebook. Like she's really, really cool person.
And then you have the ending. One of the shots of the ending with her and the mortician.
Oh yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, that's really kind of sad. That's really kind of fucked up.
Mm-hmm. That is.
Have to do what you have to do.
That's true. You have to. He's talking about Lene quickly, I think, saying she's really cool to interview. That is really cool. Wish I had the chance to do that. I'd be really nervous if I interviewed anybody like from the horror business,
I'm right there with you. I mean, I'd be nervous as well, but it would be a good feeling to be able to do that, to interview somebody. And questions that maybe you have, because everybody has questions that they think are good questions and that are unique and have never been asked. But I'm sure most questions that could be asked of an actor or actress would be that they probably heard 100 times over.
Yeah.
Like it'd be hard
to doing those questions. Yeah, I was really nervous meeting Bruce Campbell and Robert Englund. That was definitely something to take off the bucket list.
Yeah, man, I was supposed to be at that convention. It was
I know, man. I hated how that went down. I won't ever forget, though, man. I was, I know Bruce is left-handed, so I'm like, I'm left-handed, I'll shake my left, and he'll be like, oh, you're a lefty. And I'm like, well, dude, thinking about it now, he's left-handed, but everybody else is mainly right-handed, so he has to shake with, that hand.
Yeah.
I do that. He does, opposite hand. We're going back and forth like that. It was just like a Three Stooges moment. He was nice about it, though. He's like either hand, He was about how I expected him to be.
He seems like he'd be a really down-to-earth guy.
Yeah, he was. He says, 13th Wolfman says, I knew a few punkers back in the day, and there's always one that does not quite look like they fit in, but they do. That's probably true, man. That's probably true. Only 10% of the world is left-handed. It's crazy, ain't it? It's weird because I write with my left hand. If I was to punch, I would do it with my right, throw a football with the right. I think I kick a football with my left. I don't know. I'm all over the place. Would say I'm ambidextrous, but I can't write with crap with my right hand.
I can't write with shit.
I love this scene.
They just unleashed hell.
Yeah, they thought it's over. It's making it work.
Can't do anything with my left hand. Like I can write my name and I can write, but barely. I'm right-handed all the way. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that the fitting in kind of thing. Like I remember back when I was a little younger in school, and I hung around some people that from an outsider's perspective, I definitely wouldn't have fit in with. But I was mutual. Like I kind of talked to everybody and everyone. I didn't have a clique, I guess, because I've always had several interests and things, and there'd be people who liked the same kind of music I did and liked horror movies, and there'd be people that liked the sports I was into but wouldn't like that. So I kind of went from
group to group.
I talked to everybody, man. There wasn't a single person that I like discriminated against. Like if I liked you, I liked you. You were my friend. That's kind of how I fell into place with everybody there. I bet her nipples are hard right now. It's probably really cold outside. That cold water hitting her.
That's just a bad situation that they're in. So they don't even know what's about to happen.
They will shortly.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
Yeah,
shot.
really good shot here. Very creative, you know what I mean?
Descending down to the body.
Mm-hmm. Been funny if the shoelaces were tied.
Yeah.
And they think it's all over. I love his enthusiasm. They look like shit right there. What's wrong? They look pale as can be. They got circles underneath their eyes.
It look like run over shit, dude. Y'all all right? Y'all good? Woo!
Uh-oh.
Here we go, man.
Yeah, one thing that kind of confuses me. Well, it did when I was a little bit younger. I've not seen the second one in a very long time. They're in it, right? They're in the second film playing themselves.
Yeah, they are.
I have to rewatch that to see what that's about.
They're in the second one, yeah. The characters are slightly different, as opposed to the Frank and Freddy characters in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure. I don't think they have the same names. They might, because I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong.
That's kind of like what the 13th Wolfman was saying about that one character. He's in the second and the third movie as different characters. Or actor, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. He says they are, but they're playing different characters. That's cool of them to come back,
Yeah.
Really like them. I think they're both really good actors. Uh-oh.
Oh, man, slow-mo's never good.
Mm-hmm.
Never good in this type of situation. It'd be funny if one of their hands just came up and it was like this.
Yeah, like
Oh,
flipping.
it's
It's like, I hate you, punks. Uh-oh.
Man, the effects are just so good too. Like,
Mm.
oh man, that'd be my worst nightmare. Fuck that. So, what was the top leaking?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking convertible.
Like right on her.
Do what?
Yeah, it was leaking, but it was like right on her, is what it looked like. Oh, there's his hat. Oh, this is a really good scene.
Yep. It's the first time, other than the opening, that we get to see the Tar Man, right?
Mm-hmm. I really like, I think earlier, if I'm not mistaken, he said, watch one of the steps. I can't remember which one. He said, watch, that step. It's a bitch. Then later in the movie, we'll coming up here in a minute, they're running up and that same step breaks.
Yeah.
I like little details like that.
Foreshadowing for later.
Okay, so he says, so of the older guys in the movie, he's still alive, he's carrying on. Suicide. Yep. It's crazy, isn't it? That's really unfortunate.
Here recently, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. That's so fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah, I like that shot. Yep, and then that step broke.
I was right. Those nipples are wrecked.
Steve.
Oh man. If I get caught by that motherfucker, just sign my death warrant. I don't even want.
Just like the body, like look at like the way he's like moving.
Yeah. Oh man.
Great job on that, man. Great job.
Slimy, dude. The ooze is
Mm-hmm. Imagine caught by that. Imagine if you like touching seaweed or something like that. Yeah, look at this. Like, what other kind of zombie does that?
Well, the intelligence that they carry is not only are they indestructible, they're smart as shit. So find yourself in a world. This to me is probably the worst apocalyptic situation ever.
Mm-hmm.
You can't run. You can't hide. You're fucked, man.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well start drinking the Kool-Aid, man. Just take a big gulp, shut your eyes. Oh man, I think you want your brains.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Boom. Oh man, and he's just like, oh. Throws the paint can.
Man, just let him enjoy his feast.
They're like, nope, we're out. He says, I've seen this movie so many times that I don't even have to watch the film to know what part you're at. I've seen it, I know, at least 4 or 5 times. I was a little late to the party on it. But man, I love it. I really do. Very very quotable movie and very memorable.
It's one of those movies. It's definitely burned my memory.
I couldn't say no to watching it. You know what I mean? No matter what mood I'm in. It would probably get me in a better mood. It's one of those movies for me. I love this scene where they're technically dead. God.
Damn.
Ugh. It's an orange looking tongue, isn't it? Look at Frank over there.
He just needs Tina to give him a 5-second Frencher. It'll clean all that up.
Mm-hmm.
Clean that tongue, son. Hard to take vital signs when there are no vitals. when they're dead, basically. That would be some shit.
Mm-hmm.
We're,
I would freak out.
yeah, talk about panic. I'd be like, oh,
Mhm. Doing a good job selling that they're sick.
uh-huh.
Says the pacing of the film is amazing. It just scoots by. I agree.
It does, but like I said at the end of the stream, it goes from it never starts at 0. It's at 100. Like
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel like it's an hour and a half long. Like I've always found myself toward the end of it hoping there was another half hour,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't find a thing. I've never been able to, and I've seen the movie. If I include the Cinemax days or whatever channel was playing on when I was a kid, one of those free channels that we had, I've seen it a lot. Sometimes I may not have started at the beginning of it, but I've seen it. You know? And if I ever caught it, if I came home from school and Return of the Living Dead was playing, I was watching it.
Right.
Because you couldn't, back then it was really hard to find. I mean, they had DVDs and shit, but I was too young. I wasn't collecting DVDs, and there wasn't zero streaming services to find any movies on. And at, back then in the early 2000s, you wanted to order something. I remember my dad ordering. Oh shit! Here we go. Yeah, it's party time.
I love that song. Man, that's raining terrible there. I couldn't imagine that, dealing with those zombies in that weather.
Count me out.
Yeah.
Dude, like
we filmed in that kind of weather before.
If I lifted weights, which I don't, I would lift to this song, man. It'd get me fucking pumped up.
Oh man, she's
right. She's her dream come true.
Uh-huh. I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
Okay. Quite the contrary, sir. Dead people do move around and talk now. No PCP for me. Yeah, this is definitely in my top 5 favorite zombie films of all time. Another fun commentary I think would be fun to do would be Peter Jackson, Dead Alive or Brain Dead. That would just be a great watch. That one's fun from start to finish. Recently rewatched Night, Dawn, and Day of the Romero films. Each of those will be fun to commentate on. Dawn of the Dead's my favorite zombie film of all time, the original. Remake, I actually don't mind either. Oh, shit. There we go. Paramedics are out. Sorry, boys. Brains are brains are on the menu tonight.
Okay. Had to drain the lizard there. Water went right through me. He's like, oh shit.
Fuck. He's like, what did I do?
Oh god. I couldn't deal with 100 of them. I heard you talking about the Romero trilogy.
That would be fun to commentate.
Oh shit, that is loud in my ear. Yeah. Damn, he just threw on the telephone. That would be very fun. I go back and forth from Dawn and Day, which is my favorite. Both really good. I like Night of the Living Dead too.
Yeah, I like Night a lot.
Comments.
Dawn's my favorite out of the three, but
this was another thing about this movie soundtrack. Sudden in fashion for this movie. That's really cool. Yeah.
recognition that they deserved for sure. They got it with this.
He says Day is my favorite Romero. That's cool. For me, Dawn and Day are definitely great films. I really love those movies. Captain Rhodes in Day of the Dead to me is like a great character.
Oh shit.
Oh man. That was a very
zombie. Man. He's a great antagonist.
Mm-hmm. Joe Pilato. I think I say his name.
He was this tall. It was this tall. That fucking zombie. Yeah, paramedics sure did. I think my favorite Romero film is Diary of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely.
I respect your opinion, dude.
Definitely up there. That's. I watched Diary.
I had to do what?
I said I watched Diary of the Dead one time, and that was it. I can't remember a thing about it, but his later films. Not saying they were absolutely terrible, but I just never really got into them.
If I had to rank his later zombie films, from what I can remember, I'd probably go Land, Novel, then Diary. But I've not seen Diary in a good while.
I think this is. He asked earlier what our favorite scene was. I think this is the barricade scene.
Mm-hmm.
Barricading themselves inside. I think it's my favorite scene. It was always the one I just loved watching it when I was a kid.
Kind of reminds me of Night of the Living Dead when they start barricading stuff up.
I love that they're breaking through the chapel and the glass is,
I do too. I like that. He says Dawn is too goofy or too much of a goofy film for me. When the pie fight scene happens, just ruins it for me. I can see how it could for some people.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to try to get my phone on charge really quick. I'll be right back.
All right, man. That Diary is cool. I'll definitely have to check out Diary of the Dead. It's been a minute since I watched it. I like Land of the Dead. I just wish that a few things were different with it. I feel like the cinematography is like a little too good. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I like how like rugged, the original Romero trilogy felt. Kind of felt like he had a lot of money with like Land of the Dead, and maybe he went a little overboard. Maybe I'm just nitpicking on that. God, the makeup in this movie is really good. Oh shit, Switchblade. Troxon. Diary was Romero's attempt at making a found footage film before everyone was making them. I can respect that, Definitely respect that. Felt like there for a while that a lot of people, like horror films were nothing but found footage. That got kind of old to me quick. I like how, like you mentioned, kind of did it before everybody got on the trend. Trying to think if that's, I could be thinking of a different movie, but I think there's a scene where it's in one of those movies. Oh man, the sound of Freddy getting pulled, you just hear like his bones.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Man, that makeup is really good.
They're insane. They are. It's for the Dawn of the Dead. It does get goofy, no doubt. The pie fight scene, the bikers and Tom Savini, and it gets a little outlandish. I'll be first to admit that. There's something about the characters in that movie that, I mean, Flyboy. I love Kim Farree's character as well. Um, I love all the characters in it, and I love the characters in Day. I like what they're trying to do, and I like how the progression from Night, Dawn, and Day, and how it leads to basically in Day. There's like we're led to believe that this is it. There's not many people left. The final days, if you will, and there's nothing left. Just for me, I love the setting in the mall. It feels like vast, and it feels like there's so many areas. I feel like the characters obviously explored all those areas in the time that they spent there. But for me, it just feels, I don't know. It's the most fun to me, which I guess
I can see that.
I mean, it's goofy, yeah, with the pie fights, but I still really love it, and I love Day too. Day's amazing. Both of them tie for me. I mean, the Dawn slightly gets the edge as being my favorite, but Day's right behind it.
I love the scene where they're just
Yeah, I like
beating the zombies. Yeah, man. I like the Dawn of the Dead remake. I think it's a pretty decent remake. I like the original more. I really like the Not Living Dead remake as well. That one zombie, isn't it?
Yep.
It looks like her.
Yeah, it is her. I think the half tour. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, that blood just splattered.
That blood killer.
Let's see here. Land does have a slick look to it. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Land of the Dead probably, George Romero's big studio movie. Definitely has that look to it. Freddy is starting to die, so rigor mortis is kicking in. Yep. I like the way that this movie does things like that. You really feel like being a zombie in this universe is really painful because this scene right here.
Mm-hmm.
But then also seeing Freddy and Frank just like going through hell, pretty much. Their transformation.
Yeah, she lets you know just how painful it is,
and
why they have to eat brains because it eases the pain.
Eases the pain.
Dead. Yeah, the Dawn of the Dead remake, man, I enjoy it too. I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy the original, but I
Yeah.
like it.
I like that. Yes. I like how the spawn's moving.
Mhm.
Great effects.
Hey.
Says only trilogy to have all movies remade, not Dawn and Day. It's very interesting.
I like the Night of the Living Dead remake.
Yeah, I really like that too.
I like the Dawn of the Dead remake.
But the Day of the Dead, like you like that?
Yeah.
I like to kick you out.
It's not.
No, I'm joking.
It's not the. It's bad. It's really bad, but it ain't the worst zombie film I've seen.
It's kind of like entertaining bad to me.
Yeah, it's entertaining bad. You want to see a zombie film that's kind of just bad, in my opinion? Redneck Zombies.
Redneck Zombies.
Yeah.
I think I've ever watched that movie, Redneck Zombies.
I have to do a commentary on it sometime.
It'd be fun to do one on like a lesser movie.
It's been years since I've seen it, but I think there's a scene in it where a zombie, a dude, it's a bigger guy, bigger like heavy set guy. Ooh, they quickly.
Uh
But a heavy set zombie, I believe, rapes, either rapes and impregnates a woman. It's been a while, but I vividly remember something like that happening.
That's pretty crazy then if that happens.
Redneck Zombies, man.
Oh man, her makeup, man. She is a
This homeless guy's like,
He said Day of the Dead remake sucked. I can't disagree with that. Oh man. Oh, I like this scene coming up here.
no, they're not going to rescue.
Gosh, she is like totally distraught. I would be too though in that situation.
Yeah, I would be too. It's really well acted all around too. It's like, oh,
I did like you. Dead meat, but I liked you. Look at Frank.
oh shit, dude.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, he does a great job. It shouldn't be funny, but it is, man. Oh God.
Okay, man.
Jesus. It's like so painful, you know, to touch them. Where like you mentioned the rigor mortis.
Wee Chapel of the Dawn.
Huh. Let's see here. How to kill a zombie to a dig. Watch together is a lower budget. Would say the first 10 minutes drag, but after that, it's a good time. How to kill a zombie. We'll definitely check that out.
Never seen that. And I don't think I've heard of that one.
Have to check it out, watch a trailer, and see if we can do a commentary on it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool, you know.
Yeah. Try to open these blinds up a little bit. It's gotten a little dark in here. Okay. Now it's a little too bright.
You look better. I mean, this is dark.
Not to open this up yet.
Oh man, I'll take that here. I'll trade you since we got, you know.
Well, I got a couple over there that I still got to eat.
Dude, it's lemon, man. Even if I was to try one of these, I would try it. But lemon is the one I can't stand the most.
You should try it on camera. You should try it for the stream.
I hate these so bad. I'll do it though.
I love them, man. I used to when Fright Rags would send them to me in the past. I'd eat them like every one of them, like 2 of them at a time. I'd save them, put 2 of them.
Oh man, he was.
Oh shit!
Man, that was in there. Good.
Yeah, sticky. Dead boy cops looking a little flaky there, pal. Not you, Chris, but the. Oh goodness. Oh shit. I'm just getting lost in the movie. I'm completely losing track of your discomfort that you're going through right now in your situation. Oh shit, man! Freddy's gone. He's a goner. You all right, Chris?
Yeah.
Man, if I was still drinking, I would. Oh, here we go.
I'm jealous. Says that he has the peanut butter eggs.
Oh man, I'm jealous too. I love the peanut butter eggs.
I was running. Oh, here we go. Oh man, foaming out the mouth. Oh, didn't remember that comment there, man. Jeez. Jesus.
Here you go, demon. Oh shit.
Oh shit. I like how they can feel pain too.
Yeah. Man, if I was still drinking, I would have took a shot every time the word brains was said.
Oh, that would have been good.
Or a drink of beer. Brains was said.
It says, "Have a good night, guys. Nice chatting with you." We appreciate that, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Good talking to you too, man.
You have a great night as well.
I know I'm subscribed to him. I
am too. If not, I'll definitely do it after this, but I'm pretty sure I am. Remember watching some of his videos.
Well, yeah, I've seen some of his videos too over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I went a long
Movie's
time.
not over anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I went a long time on YouTube where I couldn't reply to comments there for a couple of years.
Yeah, I remember that whole ordeal because Google Plus, right?
Yeah, it's just crazy. I've been a part of YouTube, which I've been on YouTube since I was 12. Shit, I've been at least 10 years. 12, maybe. Well, maybe not 12. Let me think. It had to have been 12 or 13. because I was on it for 2 to 3 years before I met you.
Mm-hmm.
And I met you when I was 15. That was 7 years ago.
Man, it's crazy. Time flies.
10 years since I've been on YouTube. Things have changed.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's not changed and never will change is my love for horror films.
Horror films, yeah. Same here, man. Always enjoy them, no matter what. I think Ernie said he had a broken foot. It'd be terrible to have a broken foot during this zombie apocalypse. Man, her pants are pretty dirty.
Yeah.
She fell in that mud. Just imagine that. There's so many of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that, man. But
and they're pretty cool too.
Myself, I probably would have done that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, barricading in an attic. When you're in the attic, you can't
go nowhere after that.
Where you're fucked. And if they break in, you can't drop down. I mean, you can, but.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they exit the movie, right?
Do what?
They exit the movie right there, don't they? Or do they come back?
They come back. They go to.
Oh yeah, they go to help them, don't they?
Yeah.
Because I remember he has like a baseball bat in a scene. I think Bert does. Knocks the zombie's head off.
Yeah.
I was getting a little ahead of myself there. I thought maybe it's a little bit towards the end of the movie here. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Put her in reverse there, Bert. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Oh. It starts burning. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. He said not anymore, right? So.
Dude, does the back of his shirt say "fuck you"?
I don't know.
Or the back of his Letterman's jacket?
It probably does.
I never
noticed that.
If it doesn't say "fuck you," I'm gonna be upset. I think that's what it says.
I have to check now. Hopefully it shows it.
Ooh, man.
That acid did some damage to him.
Bad case of pink eye if I've ever seen. I've ever seen a rough case.
Oh, dude.
Here we go.
Frank, he's just like.
Very noble.
I'm sorry. I think he kisses it, says he's sorry. Yep, forgive me. Damn, dude, the pain's so bad that he has to. Wow.
Damn. Very it's grim. You know, I think he was apologizing probably for a couple different reasons, but
probably to his wife, to the Lord, to for the whole situation.
He's releasing more of that shit into there too, ain't he?
Yeah, technically so, I suppose. That's me at work. I'm just like.
We got a bad situation.
I'd label that a little more than just bad. It's the police.
August 18th.
August 18th,
We
1974.
have to commentate. We have to do a commentary on the Next Generation.
Yeah, we do. Doing commentaries on movies that are like fun and wacky. A little bit more fun to do than the serious ones.
I mentioned while you were using the bathroom. Dead Alive would be fun to do.
That'd be a cool one. I'll never forget watching that when I was little. That movie was crazy. I like how his jacket's tied.
Yeah.
Gosh dang Blockov. This poor girl.
She's been through a lot, man.
Mm-hmm. Smell your brains.
That's a good fucking compliment, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good compliment.
Damn, girl. I can smell your brains from over there.
Fuck that perfume. What you got under the dome?
Yeah.
What you got?
What you been thinking about? I can smell your brains.
I can smell those thoughts, baby. Stirring up, making my downstairs tingle.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, bless your heart.
Mm-hmm. I love this. Oh, Tarman. Dude, look at him. He went to the door and just that, whatever that was. He's a messy zombie.
Uh-huh. Man, those are nice suspenders
Mm-hmm.
that dude's wearing. At least he didn't commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
It was
That would have been ironic, wouldn't it?
It was totally that's totally not by choice. His death was not chosen. He was not the chosen one.
Oh man.
Oh man. I'd like a shot. This shot would be awesome. I would have been fucked up by the time the movie went off. I would have took a shot every time I heard brains.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just pull up the big fifth of vodka, okay?
Damn, there she is, pale as can be, leading the pack. Dang.
Shit. Strip that guy's head off, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
She's like, what that? She had a huge mouth. He's just like there. Uh-oh. Call the military.
I'm ordering a pizza. What do you want on your hand?
One large pepperoni.
A pretzel pizza?
Deep dish baconator. I'll never forget that.
Did we had any other viewers besides
not that I know of. Not that I know of, but that's cool of him to stop by. 13th. Appreciate it. It's cool to have somebody in here to ask questions and just to talk to.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the whole action thing and stuff like that. Really wish we could have done these like during the heyday of YouTube, you know?
Yeah.
That would have been incredible.
kids that do YouTube today don't even know how difficult it was to get a YouTube video out on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You were filming it from because smartphones, there wasn't. You could film it on iPhones, I guess. That was like the first generation iPhone. I don't even know. You could probably upload them from that way. But the way I did it, I had a camera, USB, transferred over to the desktop.
Mm-hmm.
Get it on the desktop. It would take a long time to upload from there. You couldn't do it if you had dial-up. So, and then do it that way. Now it's as simple as point, click, record. It's on YouTube.
Bam. Yep. Before you even know it. Yep. That's one good thing, though. Technology is, improved. Makes things easier. But then again, because it took so much effort before, it felt more, I don't know, I felt like it was more of a, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's more rewarding, I guess.
Man,
because not everybody can do it.
In a fucking bathroom.
He has a wild setup, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Let me just open up my cabinet. Bam! Let's say he's playing Battleship or something.
You had your snack. I'll open mine.
Ooh, kind of gross. I guess the water from it. That's just, I don't know how anybody can do a lemon. Whew.
Louisville, Kentucky, son.
Very promising. They're not going to do anything harmful to you.
Hot dog rhubarb. Rhubarb.
Hot dog.
Listen, here you think. I like that team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Well, you know what she'd look like as a grandma.
Shit. Better than what my ex would have looked like as a grandma.
Oof.
My ex and her mother. My ex was good looking, but her mother was hideous. Looks like fucking
Boris Karloff. Oh gosh, that's kind of mean. Oh god, the rain's taking care of it.
Uh-huh. They're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
It's party time.
Let me hit this banner one more time. So that was the Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah. Oh, no. No, I love the Return of the Living Dead, man. It's so fun. Like I said, it's burnt into my memory. There's nothing in this movie that I've forgotten. It's all stayed up here.
Yep. I don't know, man. I think it's a really good blend of horror and comedy. It's a little bit more comedy or comedic, but still really, really fun and funny and has good moments in it. The zombies aren't completely just for laughs. I mean, You seen Trash? I mean, she looks pretty fucked up, pretty freaky. And then the Tar Man.
Fuck that, yeah, Tar Man, he's crazy.
So just overall a great zombie film. Has to be in my top 5. Has to.
Top 5 for sure for me as well.
Like you mentioned, definitely one of my favorite horror films as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you said it best when you said it's a lot of comedy within it. Like we had numerous times where we were laughing, which is always fun when you're watching a horror film to have a few good laughs, which we find comedy and shit that some people
shouldn't be funny.
But like you said, man, the zombies are not just there for laughs. They're fucking.
They're there to wreck.
They're smart, so they're indestructible forces, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You burn them, but look what that does. Creates more. You're not doing anything. So, in my opinion, The Return of the Living Dead is probably, no probably to it, I'll just say it, the worst apocalyptic setting to live in.
I thought you were going to say, like, the worst film of all time. I was ready to get mad.
No, worst apocalyptic setting to live in would be The Return.
I agree.
In my opinion. I like what they do, or I like what they did with the film. So they made, I mean, the second film is kind of in a way, it's almost like an Evil Dead 2 situation, because it's kind of like a soft remake in a way of the first film, or reboot, not necessarily a remake, but a reboot, like they were trying to do something else with the franchise. Don't know if that was their intention or they just, I've not seen 3, 4. I've not seen the other sequels in a long time, so I can't comment on those. But from just the first 2 films alone, I know for a fact that I wouldn't want to be in that world. And if I'm terrified of the world, then I mean, if I'm terrified of that world and I don't want to live in it, it makes for a good movie for me because I always feel on the edge of my seat as far as the characters are concerned and not knowing what's going to happen. And you really start to root for characters, especially when they have personalities like Trash and Spider and Frank and Bert and Freddy and Suicide. You root for these characters because they're just so fucking fun, Oh,
yeah, for sure. They definitely have good personalities, make you root for those characters, and you don't want to see them die, but they got to. Some of them do.
Oh, yeah. And in this case, all of them do.
Yeah, pretty much, unfortunately. They all bit the dust. But yeah, once again, Return of the Living Dead. If you've not watched this movie, if you're a horror fan, check it out.
Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, I mean, had a blast, Chris.
I did as well, man.
Here to shoot the shit and talk a little bit about Return of the Living Dead. Never wanted to turn down a good commentary on one of my favorite horror films.
Same here. So.
We've been watching a lot of apocalyptic type films recently, and this is up there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's one of the best. And yeah, man. I mean, it's your show, it's your channel, but I'd like to say thanks to the people who watched. Thanks to 13th Wolfman, who stopped in and commented and left us some good facts and had some good questions. And anybody who else checks this out after the live viewing is done, comment down below. We plan on doing more commentaries. I mean, I'd like to. I'm having a blast with these commentaries.
Me too. They're fun.
I mean, I'm sure if somebody wanted to leave a suggestion, we wouldn't shy away from it and take it into consideration for the next one. Down
below in the comments, just leave your suggestions. I'll try to look into that, how to kill a zombie. Try to look at the trailer and see if there's any way we can watch that movie together. But if you guys have any more suggestions, like I said, feel free to leave them down below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully we were fun, entertaining. If not, then we apologize. But I don't know.
Red, then fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, hopefully we weren't too boring. There's certain parts of the movie where I just get lost, and I'm like,
it's easy to, man. Whenever you enjoy something and you're just like, oh man, really admiring like the special effect or the writing or whatnot. But definitely a great movie. Check it out if you guys have not seen it. And I guess this pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for joining me, my friend. No problem.
And comment and subscribe, guys.
Hopefully we can do more of these. So
I'd love to.
Leave a like, leave a comment.
And if you'd like to be, I mean, I'm sure if you'd like to be a part of it, anybody who actually wants to be part of the commentary, watch a movie with us, man, we'll gladly. I don't know how many people StreamYard allows to be in a chat, but I mean,
I know at least one person.
Do what?
I know at least one more.
Yeah, at least 3. I would say a few more than that, but probably, I mean, even if it's just 3, we're more than welcome, or you're more than welcome to be a special guest on the show, and shoot the shit with pretty much the 2 most funny and handsome guys in the world.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, we don't need to be modest. We're the best there is, the best there ever was.
I'm just a good old hairy American winning machine. I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. I probably butchered that line, but Talladega Nights. That's not horror, but that'd be a really fun one to watch. I love that movie.
That's a fun movie, man. That idea, just quite frankly, is not worth a velvet painting of a whale on it off and get it on.
Oh, man. I love Will Ferrell. Great guy.
Will Ferrell. I'd like to see him in a Return of the Living Dead remake as Frank.
That actually not that bad. He kind of has the hair in a way. I don't know, man.
Let's do it. Make it.
We got to cast that movie. I might do some funding upon that movie to get him cast as Frank. Oh, man. Well, I guess call it a stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you next stream.
Time, guys.
Peace.
Keep it horrid, guys.